Just how terrifying is the deep Amazon rainforest, the lungs of the earth? The fourth layer is almost entirely untouched by humans. If there's still unknown life on Earth, it's definitely hiding somewhere in this forbidden zone. Deep in the heart of South America lies the largest, most biodiverse, and most mysterious green kingdom on Earth, the Amazon rainforest. It stretches across 8 South American countries, with 60% located in Brazil. Covering roughly 7 million square kilometers, it makes up 50% of the world's tropical rainforests. It's known as the kingdom of the world's plants and animals, home to about 400 billion trees and over 16,000 tree species. It hosts more than 40,000 plant species, 430 mammal species, over 1,300 bird species, more than 4,500 fish species, and millions of invertebrate species. Even more astonishing, this rainforest stores 120 billion tons of carbon, making it the largest terrestrial carbon sink on the planet. It controls the global climate's lifeline. Scientists estimate that every square kilometer hides over 75,000 insect species, 35% of which remain unnamed. Top predators, like the black caiman, which can reach 6 meters in length, the fer-de-lance viper, whose venom has a 90% fatality rate, and the bull shark, capable of hunting in fresh water, all pose deadly threats. The northern green anaconda, discovered in 2025, can grow up to 8.4 meters long, weigh half a ton, and deliver a crushing force of 5 tons, capable of swallowing medium-sized mammals. A 1.5-meter-tall bipedal creature found in July 2025 has a 6th finger with a wing-like membrane similar to a bat's, and is currently classified as an unknown hominid. About 32.7% of the plants contain potent toxins. Curare toxins, for example, can cause cardiac arrest. Fungal spores can cause severe ear and lung infections, while certain hallucinogenic mosses are used by indigenous people in sacred rituals. Millions of organisms depend on each other, but danger and predation are always lurking. This region is also home to 67 uncontacted indigenous tribes, their cultures ancient and mysterious, as unfathomable as the forest itself. If there is unknown life on Earth, it's surely lurking here, waiting to be discovered. Scientists divide the Amazon rainforest into 4 ecological layers, from the highest emergent layer down to the forest floor. Each layer has its own unique light, temperature, humidity, and biological community, forming a layered, danger-filled feast of life. The topmost layer is the emergent layer. Here, trees can reach up to 88.5 meters tall, piercing the sky. Wind speeds can reach Category 5 hurricane levels. But the giant trees use buttress root structures to limit their sway to within plus 2.3 degrees. Lightning strikes occur over 200,000 times per year here. A single mature tree gets hit by lightning an average of 1.2 times per year. UV radiation is 4.8 times stronger than on the ground, and temperatures are about 10 degrees Celsius higher. Massive raptors like the harpy eagle, with a wingspan of 2.5 meters, can prey on monkeys weighing up to 12 kilograms. Almost every creature here has some special adaptation, some even giving off a faint fluorescent glow, illuminating this eternal canopy. Giant colonies of leafcutter ants live in the trees. Their population's enormous, up to 500,000 per colony. They can cut and carry 1.2 tons of leaves per hour, making them a formidable green demolition crew at this level. The red howler monkey's call can reach 140 decibels, carrying over 5 kilometers, a deafening roar that declares their territory. Just below is the canopy layer. This is the most biodiverse zone in the Amazon, harboring over 80% of the rainforest's life forms. Vines tangle around epiphytic plants, and birds and primates thrive. Monkeys and sloths move freely through the branches. The air is thick with the sweet, fermented smell of ripe fruit. Certain ant species outnumber all humans on Earth combined. About 2.5 million insect species have been identified here, accounting for 1/3 of all known insect species on the planet. The scarlet macaw is famous for its brilliant feathers and large size. With a body length of 81 to 96 centimeters, a wingspan of up to 1.2 meters, a weight of about 900 to 2,500 grams, and a lifespan of 50 to 80 years. Here you'll also find glass frogs, whose transparent skin lets you see their internal organs, and blue morpho butterflies, whose wings shimmer with an iridescent blue light, showcasing the rainforest's vibrant diversity and mystery. Spider monkeys and other primates display remarkable intelligence by using tools. This is the Amazon's liveliest and most dangerous ecological network. Below that is the understory. Less than 2% of the light reaches this level. The air is thick and humid, with temperatures hovering around 25 degrees C. The layer of decaying plant matter averages 2.8 meters thick, reaching up to 4.5 meters in some places, filled with the smell of rot and fermentation. This is where various strange shrubs and parasitic plants grow, and it's the hunting ground for apex predators like the jaguar and anaconda. The jaguar, with its powerful bite and stealthy hunting skills, ambushes its prey and bites directly through the skull. A single lethal blow. Its prey never even knows what hit it. Jaguars can even take down prey the size of a human, dominating this ecological layer. The anaconda is the world's largest snake, capable of hunting large prey like deer and caimans, with astonishing crushing power. At night, the dark understory hides countless vampire bats, with colony sizes exceeding 50 million individuals. They carry the rabies virus, which can be fatal. Stick insects camouflage themselves as twigs to hunt, locked in a constant game of predator and prey. The owl monkey, the only nocturnal primate, glides through the darkness like a ghost. The bottommost layer is the forest floor. It's dark and damp here, sunlight barely penetrating the thick leaf litter. The detritus layer can be up to 3.5 meters deep. Oxygen levels are just 40% of what they are at the surface, with less than 0.5% of the light. The soil is poor due to abundant moisture and rapid nutrient cycling. Ground-level plants depend on countless bacteria, fungi, and insects as decomposers, breaking down dead plants and animals to release nutrients. You might encounter the caecilian, a legless, snake-like amphibian, nearly a meter long, almost transparent, lurking in the underground water systems. There are also carcass beetles and various mites, playing a key role in breaking down carrion. Giant hissing cockroaches and titan beetles crawl on the ground, with powerful mandibles that can easily cut through human skin. They are among the most mysterious creatures on Earth. Their strange behavior, not eating, only reproducing, makes them seem otherworldly. Beneath fallen leaves, swarms of bullet ants lie in wait, their sting considered one of the most painful in the natural world, lasting up to 12 hours, causing creatures to howl in agony. The forest floor is extremely dim and infested with venomous insects, the most mysterious and deadly layer of the Amazon. It's almost completely untouched by humans. Scientists speculate that this layer may still hold countless unknown fungi, microbes, and invertebrates. However, within these 4 layers, aside from the life in the trees, the water is also a deadly ecological zone. The surface of the Amazon River and its tributaries may look calm, but danger lurks beneath. The Arapaima can reach up to 4.2 meters in length, incredibly powerful. A single tail swipe can flip a canoe. Red-bellied piranhas are only 30 centimeters long, but their extreme sensitivity to blood and ferocious pack-hunting behavior can tear apart prey in seconds. The black caiman is one of the most fearsome apex predators in the Amazon basin and one of the largest living reptiles. Adults typically reach 4 to 5 meters in length, weighing 300 to 500 kilograms. They hunt using ambush tactics, lurking underwater with only their nostrils and eyes visible. With a bite force of up to 3,100 psi, and their signature death roll technique, they can easily take down large prey like capybaras and deer. Even anacondas can become their food. The legendary candiru is a tiny, transparent fish less than a centimeter long that can burrow into the gills of fish, and in extremely rare cases, the human urethra, to feed on blood. It has to be surgically removed. Although candiru attacks on humans are incredibly rare, they certainly add to the terrifying reputation of Amazonian waters. Electric eels can discharge up to 600 volts, instantly paralyzing prey or enemies. The Amazon River dolphin is the largest freshwater dolphin species in the world, and also a top predator in these waters, silently ruling this dark aquatic realm. Along the Amazon riverbanks, there are currently 67 uncontacted tribes. They live in isolation from modern civilization, sustaining themselves through hunting, gathering, and traditional agriculture. Tribe populations range from a few dozen to a few hundred, and they are extremely wary of outsiders, often using arrows and traps for defense. Without modern medicine, they are highly vulnerable to outside diseases. The United Nations and the Brazilian government have set up protected areas to limit outside interference, preventing cultural and ecological extinction. These groups have rich mythologies and rituals, and many tribes believe the forest is home to their ancestors. Hunters have exceptional tracking and camouflage skills. While rumors of cannibalism exist, modern research suggests these are mostly misunderstandings or historical practices. In recent years, illegal mining, logging, and drug trafficking have infiltrated, accelerating ecological destruction and conflict, forcing tribes to strengthen their defenses. Mercury pollution from gold mining poses a serious threat to river water quality and the health of local residents. This ecosystem has existed for at least 55 million years, rich and complex with life, but it is now facing unprecedented threats from humans. Over the past few decades, the Amazon rainforest has lost more than 20% of its area. The homes of millions of species are being destroyed. The carbon released by deforestation is accelerating global climate change. Droughts and reduced rainfall will reshape the planet's climate patterns. If we lose the protection of this green lung, Earth's ecological chain will face collapse, and the future of human civilization will hang in the balance. The Amazon rainforest is both the cradle of life and nature's most primal, brutal proving ground. Every step deeper is a contest with nature itself. Every breath is filled with unknown dangers and wonders. It devours countless lives, while also giving rise to endless vitality. If it disappears, humanity may lose its last refuge and hope. So, what else do you know about the Amazon rainforest? Or perhaps you've had terrifying experiences there? Feel free to share in the comments. Thanks for watching today's episode of Dafe Global Geography. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.